It's a cold white wrapper morning. He's stretching and he's yawning. He starts up the four-wheeler and he smiles. His wife, she left 6 months ago, moved back home to Waikato, and now he's running free and running wild. His marriage may have fell apart, but he ain't got no broken heart. He's found another way to ease the pain. He's got 200 head of sheep, and he knows where he's gonna sleep if he ever gets caught out in the rain. As he's rounding up his great white flock, he feels a tingling in his cock. He looks around to make sure he's alone. He corners a sheep in the long grass, grabs his great big woolly ass, and roots it till the dairy cows come home. The sheep, they love him the way she never could. He doesn't want to be misunderstood. She was his one and only, but the shearing shed got lonely. The sheep, they love him the way she never could. The conversation sucks, but the sex is good. And they don't complain and they never fight. They put out any day or night, and there's thousands of them in the neighborhood. He's working hard all through the day, docking tails and baling hay. He thinks about the girl that he once knew, but his thoughts will soon be wandering, and the sheep he'll soon be fondling, and his cock will soon be covered in sheep poo. Cause the sheep shit smell gets him aroused, and there's half an hour before he milks the cows. He knows what he's up to until then. The sheep dags look so warm and damp, so he jumps across the loading ramp and holds one down and roots it once again. The sheep, they love him the way she never could. He doesn't want to be misunderstood. She was his one and only, but the shearing shed got lonely. The sheep, they love him the way she never could. The conversation sucks, but the sex is good. And they don't complain and they never fight. They put out any day or night, and there's thousands of them in the neighborhood. His wife, well, she came back one day with a man from the RSPCA. He knew his times of fun and games were up. There was no way he could fight the law, so he grabbed his swan dry from the drawer and ran out to find one last sheep to fuck. Well, the cops, they called him in the act, and he never did deny the facts about his filthy sheep-violated ways. He just put his cock back in his pants and surrendered without a song and dance. He was in the district courthouse within days. The charges, they were first degree unlawful bestiality, brought shame upon his little country town. The lifestyle sure did take its toll. He got 7 years without parole. The prison never seems to get him down. Cause when he's lonely and he's got no pawn, there's a sheepskin rug that's old and worn, tied to a pillow with a potato sack. He's got 4 wooden washing pegs propped up so they look like legs, and he roots it like the good old times are back. The sheep, they loved him the way she never could. He didn't want to be misunderstood. She was his one and only, but the shearing shed got lonely. The sheep, they loved him the way she never could. conversation sucked, but the sex was good. And they didn't complain and they never fight. They put out every day and night. The sheep, they loved him the way she never could.